Hold those.
What is that?
What?
Everything woke turns to shit, okay?
With so many live service games vying for attention, the first Descendant is possible for mediocrity. This unabashedly derivative shooter borrows tired ideas from better games, covers them in a thick mind-repetitive missions, and we're still managing to have fun. That's unfortunate, because underneath all the cheap wood and crumbling drivers is a really strong foundation, entertaining gunplay, and characters I'd like to know is service oven half. So there's always a chance updates will make it more palatable in the months and years to come, but it's off to an underwhelming start. Developer Netflix takes on a multiplayer third-person shooter using some of the same space and impact, complete with characters to unlock, and past simply cough up cash. And like some of its polished contemporaries, there's a pretty decent game here, in spite of a UI that an irritating acquisition model. Running around, shooting enemies, and unleashing interesting supernatural abilities upon alien armies is an undeniable time, and the deep RPG mechanics and loot systems are a loving nerd's dream. One might expect with the occasional crash. That said, its monetization model is every bit as eyebrow-raising as it sounds. The story and with filler snooze. I've spent the vast majority of 120 hours of playtime pushing around small hubs, completing repetitive chores between much more substantial missions. Contained bosses are exactly the hope for in an action-packed cooperative game. Some seriously awesome combat, interesting enemies to take down, and a pulled from some groups. That said, more enjoyable bits or major irritations, like literally every boss has multiple building that have to be played before they can be damaged. They spawn multiple times. So you're constantly stopping what you're doing to shoot a tiny target and remove a protective barrier, only to find yourself staring at another one. Those are still bright spots, and much more numerous missions you're expected to do in between every stage, which have you grapple hook open world areas to intensely monotonous areas. You have enemies and a collection bin where you have to follow a drone around an area slowly while fighting small waves of battles and several variations of not only do these involve a whole around for enemies to spawn, play them in every new area, so they are both tiresome and woefully predictable. There are so many missions, and it adds hours to a roughly 30-hour game. Straight to the start, worth playing. Even if you give the often trite absolutely paying attention to. It's brimming with nonsensical babble like dimensional walls, inverted data codes, and unreal. Okay, it's one of the saddest stories I've seen in a while. Destiny. Most of the dialogue when a guy says this,
I'd watch what Glay. carried out my side of the operation perfectly.
The most interesting part are those you can unlock and play as. It includes the unflappable plastic and chucking soldier like the past do still seem a bit shallow, largely because you only get a little backstory and character development for most of them. But here nations had more effort put into NPCs is quite nice. Only one of these playable characters has an actual quest line associated with them, with more planned for the future. The story is one of the better threads available, so here's hoping
Hold on, your mom will save you no matter what.
actually learning to play as explosive aliens, while another covers enemy ice-based debuffs. Insane DPS by running around as much as possible to generate electric, then unleashes it with blasts. Since each of the characters has their own style of how agents with protective is all about standing your ground instead. Most games with playable characters as its main choice live or die by how competitive loaded with descendants that are alluring. Unfortunately, the first couple characters you unlock spending hours, the process of unlocking the rest is dreadful. I decided to dial in how much effort it would take to unlock one specific character from start to finish without spending any reason. After 10 hours of which was spent a single mission, a specific key item to draw, 20 more hours waiting for arbitrary time gates to pass. The experience had nearly broken. I've got to admit, all of this mindless, it becomes a appealing proposition, and that's the problem. Nexon has intentionally propped up obtuse, over-handy systems that feel there are already passes and a whole of cosmetics that can only be bought with money. Did it really need to throw in what is essentially an evil version of Warframe unlock system just to paying more on top of it? Absolute experience. I feel a whole lot worse about the first Descendant, despite mostly enjoying the actual gameplay.
Do as I say. If you
you earn your way through levels, drops constantly, feel distinct and satisfying to play with, and watching the numbers go up and upgrade every new arsenal makes the first Descendant down until it of materials and so many different systems. You want to keep your inhaler ready. This kind of thing is pretty typical for looter shooters, granted, but even by the already obnoxious, especially since the tutorial, who shows you the ropes and the area, explains things to you in series of texts that pass by quickly and change your speed reading skills. Yet, these brutally systems have likely currency craft that can be less annoying if you just pay the piper. Looter shooter under a pile of quests, a terrible story, and an infuriating free-to-play that influenced its game design in the worst way. In its best moments, blasting aliens apart with walls and a satisfying portion of my battling perplexing decisions. It tested the limits of my abundant patience. Like its peers, future updates could evolve this live service. But for now, this is the Mark II offer. Find feel worthwhile. For some recent live stream alternatives, check out our reviews of Zen 0 or Destiny 2 in final shape. And for everything else, stick with IGN.
Go fuck yourself. But go fuck yourself. Is that clear?